Hello friends, my name is Gary Trichter. I'm a DWI specialist. I get asked all the time, generally at cocktail parties, hey, how do you choose a DWI lawyer? My answer is, actually it's pretty darn hard to find the right lawyer for your case. There are just so many different things that go into it. First and foremost, I think you need to all understand the realities of life. Just like any other profession, not all DWI lawyers are the same. Within Texas, there are 4 DWI specialists, only 4. And the State Bar of Texas has said these people have certain qualifications that they meet and they get to say they're specialist. Everybody else that might say they're specialist, not true, and that is very unprofessional. But there are 4, I'm one of those 4. And I get asked all the time, how do you choose a lawyer? And the reason I think it's important is because any warm body who has a Texas bar card can walk into court and plead you guilty. But it takes a very special kind of lawyer to give you a fair trial. It takes a very special lawyer to be able to understand the nuances of the DWI law and the science involved in it. DWI practice today is very different than it was practiced yesterday. To be a good DWI lawyer today, you have to understand science. There's just so much science involved in the practice of DWI today. How does a breath test machine work? How does the blood test machine work? So not only does the DWI lawyer have to understand the workings of those devices, but the lawyer also has to be able to explain it to the judge why there's a problem, and more importantly, to explain it to a jury where they can not just understand that there's a problem, but embrace it and not let the government continue to use a machine which is neither accurate nor reliable. So your good lawyer today has to have people skills on a lay level. They can communicate with jurors, and on a professional level where they can communicate with your judge and your prosecutor. At the base of all of that, your lawyer is going to need to know the law intimately. And not just the law as it pertains to DWI, but the rules of evidence and the rules of science. In the world of good lawyering, you want to choose a lawyer who is honest, especially honest with you. One that is respected, because if your lawyer is respected by the courts, by the prosecution, they will at least listen. If they're listening to your lawyer, you at least have a chance for the right thing to happen. You want a lawyer who at all times is going to be ethical and professional. And above all that, you want a lawyer who actually cares what's going to happen to you, cares about your future, your livelihood, and your family, more so than he does or she does about getting paid. Paid is important, but this is all about you. You employ a lawyer. The lawyer works for you, and you should get that respect to get every bit of knowledge and skill from that lawyer. 99% of what a lawyer has is not enough. You're entitled to 100% of that lawyer. So how do you choose a DWI lawyer to help you? You look for that person that can give you 100%. And that 100% involves the science, it involves the level of experience, it involves people skills. It's a whole ball of wax. And simply because somebody has a good website doesn't mean they're going to be the right lawyer for you. My suggestion is that you talk to several lawyers and see who makes you feel not just the most comfortable, but who will be the most comfortable representing you, speaking on your behalf before a judge and a jury. If you have any questions, we here at Trichter and LeGrand can help you. Give us a call.